Hello, my YouTube family. This is Vineet Pandey, and today we're going to talk about GATE English Literature 2021. Yes, the most awaited exam, which will be conducted on 14th of Feb. For the first time, the GATE exam is being conducted in English literature, and this has given ample opportunity to the students of graduation from all the courses, all the subjects. Are you a BCom student? Are you a BS student or a BSc or an engineer? You all can go for GATE exam and you can choose your subject known as English literature. Now, 14th of Feb, they have fixed the exam. What to do right now? As we have approx 25 days left, what should you prepare right now? What should be your strategy? आपको क्या करना चाहिए? कैसे पढ़ना चाहिए? What should be the complete plan to qualify this exam? Because this exam is historical. The first ever exam being conducted by GATE in the subject of English literature, it can change your life. So today I'm going to talk about all these things, and before I start my message here, I start my guidance to all of you. I suggest you to subscribe this channel because the next video will also deal with the same point. We will be discussing 50 must read books in GATE exam. Now, we're going to talk about this thing. 25 days are left. So what should you do right now? There are two types of students who are already prepared under my classes. There are other students who could not get any class and have done independent preparation. If you have done independent preparation, I believe you must have covered each and everything, and this is the time of revision that you have to do. The students who are already registered in my classes are already getting the proper guidance. They simply have to revise whatever we have given it to them. But we're gonna talk about the students who are not attached or associated in our classes. They are the one who need this video especially. Guys, first of all, remember this thing that it has been clearly mentioned that the standard of GATE exam will be based on the graduation syllabus of all the universities in India. Repeating once again, the standard of GATE 2021 English literature exam will be based on the graduation syllabus of all over India. So either you are a student of Kerala or you're a student of Kashmir or student studying in Manipur, Nehu, Northeast Hill University or in the west of India. You have studied something in graduation, but there are more and more universities with various types of syllabuses. So technically they are going to take a paper from all the universities. So what you have to do is be prepared with the graduation syllabus of most of the universities. Now it becomes really hectic to prepare all the university syllabus, and practically it is also impossible to complete the syllabus of all the universities. Let's assume there are around 50 plus central universities in India. Can you complete 50 different syllabus of English literature to qualify this exam in a limited span of time of only 25 days? No. What can you do right now? There are around 150 plus state universities and they also have different syllabus. So can we totally go for 200 universities and finish the syllabus to prepare for a GATE exam? No, that's not practically possible. And even if if we want to do it, we should have started 5 months back. Now, the students, those who are not in the classes, are not getting proper guidance, I suggest you, instead of going for various syllabus, focus on the syllabus of University of Delhi. If you can solve those things directly, it's really good. If you can't do that, I'll suggest you once again, make sure you have read all the aces of British history. Every ace has 5 to 7 great writers. Every ace has 5 to 7 great writers. Means if one writer is there and he's great, why he's great? Because he has written a great book. One writer had generally written one book. Some of them have written 2 books, 3 books, which are really great. But not all the books are great. So sometimes one book can make a writer great, right? So what you have to do is complete ace-wise study. Find out the writers who are very important and why they are important, because their books, their poetry, novel, drama, they are all important. Focus on those things. Remember a golden rule. This is a golden rule. Always read the unknown works of a known writer, a famous writer. If you are reading famous writer, everybody knows the famous works. So what you have to do is read the unknown works of a famous writer and read the known work of unknown writers. So unknown works of a known writer and known works of an unknown writer. So if the writer is unknown, means people have no idea about this writer, read the work. And if the writer is very much known to everyone, then read something which is not common to everyone. Like most of the people, when you read William Shakespeare, you don't even know that who changed the spelling of Shakespeare. This is the thing that I teach in my classes. I also teach where are those two lost sonnets of Shakespeare. What is the connection of William Shakespeare with Marlowe, and what is the similarity in their writing style? What is the value of or the role of poison in William Shakespeare? Nobody will teach you all these things because these are the unknown detailed facts about Shakespeare. And these things help you to become a topper in your exam. It helps you to be exceptional in your exam. That's why, remember this thing, if you are reading a known and famous writer, do not go for the conventional reading pattern. Find out something different which is not known to others. Find out something different which is not discussed by others. So remember the golden rule. Known writers की unknown books को पढ़ो, unknown writers की known books को पढ़ो. That's the golden rule. Once you are done with all the essays, you have found all the important writers, how to read their books. This is also a very important question कि उसकी किताब को पढ़े कैसे. Suppose you have found Shakespeare, you also know that Hamlet is important. How to read Hamlet? We have limited time, so you cannot read line by line. A lot of people, a lot of teachers, they suggest you to read everything line by line. Now focus, this is very important. No doubt, line by line reading is really good, very effective, and it should be done. But for the sake of knowledge, not for the competitive exam. If you are attempting a competitive exam, you have limited time and so much to cover. If you read line by line, you will spend 1.5 months completing one writer only, Shakespeare. So what you have to do is focus on summaries. Try to get the crux. What we do is try to get the soul, the main crux of the matter. That's very important. And how do you get it? Read the summary from 2 to 3 sources. You can prefer Spark Notes, you can prefer Cliff Notes, you can prefer eNotes, grade7.com. There are so many websites, but always remember, go for 2 to 3 different readings. 2 to 3 different readings not only help you to revise the content, they also give you actually the various sides of the particular book. So when you read from the various side, it becomes fixed in your brain. This is one of the reason I have a good memory, because when I read something, I always read the same thing from 2 to 3 different websites. Along with these things, whenever you read a novel, a drama, or something very important, make sure you remember the factual details. Facts are very important. If you remember, the famous writer Charles Dickens, in his famous book Hard Times, he starts his book, all I need is fact, fact and fact. Facts are very important. Facts बहुत जरूरी हैं. So when the book got published, who is the writer, what is the pseudonym of the writer, what was the publication, what was the name of the publishing house, who is the hero, where is the book set, which is the heroine, name of the villain, and if there is some unique character who stands for the turning point of the book. It's very important. Duchess of Malfi, when you read, it can never be finished and ignored until unless you know the famous character Bosola. So if you have read Duchess of Malfi and you don't even know Bosola, it's not a reading at all. So technically, when you read the summary, read it from 2 to 3 sides. Make sure you remember the certain point that I have already told you. After this, the part comes revision. As we have only 25 days left, make sure you start revising each and everything. Revision is the key. I have started 3 a.m. club. A lot of students, around 330 to 350 students out of my 2000 plus students, they get up at 3 o'clock to study with me. 3 बजे वो बच्चे सर्दी में, in the winters, 3 a.m. they leave the bed, they leave the comfort, they leave that cozy bed and come out to study. They are studying with me. From 3 to 7, they revise. They mug up everything that they have read. After 7, they go in-depth study. For the rest of the day, they go in the details, they search the material, they write down things, prepare, and then next morning, again from 3 to 7, they revise those things. Revision is the key. करत करत अभ्यास जड़मती हो सुजान रसरी आवज्जात पाथर पड़त निशान. Friends, along with this, I'll be guiding you what to read in Americans, what to read in other units. For this thing, you have to subscribe the channel, and to get more information, you can WhatsApp me on 8587035827. My next video is coming on 50 must-read books on GATE English Literature. Subscribe the channel. Thank you so much.